Catholic and Protestant missionaries followed the explorers. All across Africa, they tried to win people to Christianity. The missionaries were sincere in their desire to help the Africans, and they built schools and medical clinics alongside churches. They focused their attention on the evils of the slave trade, but most of them took a paternalistic view of Africans, which meant that they saw them as children that needed guidance. To them, African cultures and religions were degraded, and they urged Africans to reject their own traditions and to take up the new Western civilization. One of the best-known explorers and missionaries was Dr. David Livingstone. For 30 years, he went all over Africa, and he wrote about a ton of people that he met, and he didn't really have bias as the Europeans did. He opposed the slave trade, and the only way to end the slave trade was to open up an interior of Africa to Christianity and trade. He made a trail that a lot of people followed, and in 1869, Henry Stanley was a journalist who trekked into Central Africa, and he found Livingstone, and Livingstone had not been heard from for a long time. And then, so Henry Stanley finally found him in Tanzania, and there's this really famous phrase, and when Henry found Dr. David Livingstone, he said, "Dr. Livingstone, I presume."